You must have a dream. It's the only way you're going to find the motivation, the inspiration that we all seek. We all go and watch videos and we all want that source of inspiration. We want to read that book that's just going to change revolutionize our mindset. But no, nothing's more motivating than having a dream, getting lost into a dream of what you would like your life to be like. The colors, the environment, the people. What does it look like for you? Who's in there? What is the ideal state of being for you? Where do you want to live? What do you want to do to contribute to the world? If you had things your way, how would they be? And it took me ages to really pinpoint my dream. But it's the journey of daydreaming and setting that time to just think and contemplate, what if? What if I had this? What if I had that? Because you ask what if enough times, you start to get a pretty good idea of what your ideal situation is. And when you've got the colors, the smells, the people, the environment somewhat pictured in your mind, you work hard to get there, because then it's step number one. You have the dream. You're still going to have to fight the limitations of the mind of saying, oh, Shane, you're not good enough, you're not worthy enough, that's impossible, it's too hard, there's not enough resources for you. That's another video. What I'm talking about is having a dream and waking up each morning before the alarm goes off and go, yes, let's get one step closer to making this happen. Before Student of Life occurred, I just made it a fact. I was in a stage where I had to get smarter. I'd already gone through my physical experiences, but I was a dummy. I had to read, I had to educate myself. So each day, even though I knew my dream was to have retreats and meet people around the world, that was the dream all along. But my step in life at that time, which was a couple years ago, was just to read a chapter or two or three, or read a book, and each day just wake up smarter. Each day I got up out of bed, went to a part-time job that I hated, and then came home and read. And I knew I went to sleep that night knowing that I didn't waste any time, that I got that little bit of smarter, and I learned a quote or a phrase or some kind of impactful quotation that impacted me and made me feel like I was moving forward and getting smarter. Because I knew if I got smarter, I'll be able to get one step closer to achieving my dream of holding retreats and meeting people around the world and helping the world, right? But it starts with the dream, because I hated reading, and I hated reading to the fact that I was a dummy in school. You guys don't believe me. I just passed the HSC, is what they call it here in Australia, or back when I did it, and I think I got 59%. So I wasn't a complete failure, but I wasn't smart at all. And the only thing that saved me was human movement and PE, just things to do with the body. But as soon as I found my dream, I was like, give me all the books that, Carl Jung, Freud, all these crazy authors are just, hard to read. But I was motivated. I was so motivated because I knew I've got to get smarter, and me getting smarter is going to help me. Now my motivation is to get up early and to have the most energy and to be the most, influence the most people as I can. And that takes a certain charisma, a certain personality to do that. So it's all there. It's always on your mind. When you've got the dream, you become a different person. You do what it takes to improve your life. There's no question about discipline, motivation, inspiration. It just comes with the dream, because you want that dream, because you'll be depressed if you don't reach that dream. That is the biggest motivator. When you want something and it feels so good to have it, but then you think about, I can't have it, that makes me depressed. So I work even harder to make it happen.